Evening. I usually don't stream this time of day, but really want to get into Final Fantasy IV. The best one, obviously. And I've been thinking of what to do about videos with these first three because, honestly, there are a lot of YouTube videos out there talking about the story of all of these. And with the NES games, to be real, the story is thin. And it's not really their fault. That's why I think 1 kind of did it the best, because 1 accepted the limitations of the NES and just said, hey, you're the chosen warriors, go do cliche things, save the princess, defeat the Dark One. And I think that worked the best. It utilized the limited technology the best. Whereas 2 and 3 try to get more complex with the story. 2 was probably the best version of that because you actually had names for your characters. And if you're going to do a complex story, you need to have people in your party that have their own personalities and stuff. Whereas 3, it was again self-insert characters. And with the self-insert characters inserted into a world where like things are happening and you really want your characters to relate to these people in some way so you can feel for them, that doesn't really happen. Like, for instance, when you're conversing with these people, if it's like Chrono Trigger and Chrono doesn't converse with anybody, that's different. But in this one, you have all 4 characters and you speak as a unit. So it's like an ephemeral voice comes from all 4 of you at once whenever you're talking with anybody. And I don't think that works very well for the story. So I don't think I'm going to do like story summaries for the first 3 because there's not much there worth commenting on. There's some good sacrifices in 2 that I think they wanted to hit harder than they did because they're just limited by the software. Like with a lot of NES games, they just don't have the time to spend getting to know each character because they have such limited space on the cartridge, it doesn't really work. So I don't think that's their fault. And I think if I played this game in 1988, I would really like it. Well, all 3 in 1988, 89, 90, I'd really like it. I know when we get to 4, once we're on the Super Famicom or Super NES, I played that game multiple times, and the last time I played it was 20 years ago. God, I'm old. 18 years ago, something like that. And I remember still really loving it. So I think what I'm going to do for these first 3 games, in lieu of making, story recap review that way, is going to be more art style. So I'm going to rank the sprites because I really like sprite-based RPGs. I really like the way they make gear look. I like, the different job systems and how they all look. So I'm going to somehow figure out a way to find all that art and turn it into a video. So that should be fun. But yeah, I don't think doing another story review is really worth it. Also, I want people to play the game. Like showing all the art is one thing, but it's not exactly spoiling anything for people. Even though the story isn't that great, I still, if I hear a whole story, I don't really want to play the game after. So, don't really want to do that. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we got the summons that we're not even going to use. Alright, we're going to finish the game now. Yep. I know Bard isn't considered a power class endgame, but I really like it. Alright, so we're going to the last dungeon. We got to buy everything. Probably don't need that. It's just good. Even 40. Just in case. More potions. And do I want to switch around spells? Bahamut, I have Meteor. And Everrise. I think that's all I need. Do I have Kiraja? I do not. Just in case I need reflect. Alright. I already have reflect. I'm done. It's not like we need money anyway at this point. Alright, where am I? I'm on the floating continent. Back to the tower. I used to go to all those summons and I'm not even using a black mage, but I wanted to see if the Leviathan and Bahamut fights were tough, and at this point they are not. But I'm pretty sure I was supposed to do them as soon as I got this giant ship. Bard does a surprising amount of damage. Oops. Make sure to sleep. I also think this is the first, well, the only maybe Final Fantasy without ethers. All you can get are elixirs to like fully restore everything, but no other way of restoring mana. No like osmos either. In 2, whoops, I gotta jump up. And 2, osmos was a godsend. Once you get that, it's like great, unlimited mana. Alright, we just gotta get through this maze. I do love that bards can just heal with no mana. Really takes the... Wait, are we supposed to go this way? Because usually these dungeons are kind of a battle of attrition. I'll give an arrow, why not? But if I can just do that and heal for like 400, kind of goes away. My knight is still pumping harder than like the ultimate AoE class. Or the ultimate DPS class. Pretty sure it's what Thief is supposed to be. Not Thief, Ninja. Also, with a group like this, I can just turn auto battle on and have fun. You're only going to start paying attention if they do a ton of single target damage. Normally, having a party like that where you don't have to think in an RPG like this, I'd be annoyed, but because of the way this game is set up with the job system, this like auto battle thing I set up is like of my own creation. It's not something the game just gave me. So because of that, it's more satisfying when you get a setup like this that works. But if it is in 4 where they provide you your party and I can just auto battle my way through it, that would be disappointing. Don't think that game's that hard, but I remember going to the moon. Difficulty jumps like crazy. Do I have any life drain swords? I don't think I do. Should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that specifically as a kid, renting the game. I got all the way through the story, I got to the moon. And once I got to the moon, I started getting my ass kicked. And then I had to return the game to the store. Those of us of a certain age know the pain of that, not having a lot of money, trying to beg your mom to re-rent it, because you know that stupid kid that rents it after you is going to erase your save game and it's all going to be gone. Fun times. Blockbuster gameplay. Because the game was saved on the cartridge. And for some reason, no one liked other people's saved games on their game when they rented it. They were always erased. And parents just did not understand the importance of finishing the game. In a way, we've kind of gone back to that. Well, not really that, but hear me out. Like, you don't really own a game anymore. You kind of lease the right to play it. If, like, you're playing an MMO and the servers go down, the game's gone. So, we kind of are renting games again. It's basically 1995. And so many games only function with an online connection, which is dumb, but it's true. Even Nintendo is going to a system where, like, you have a key card and it gives you the right to download a game, but that there's actually, like, no data on that key card. It just provides you, like, a key to download it from the server. So even Nintendo, who's, you know, famous for having cartridges and physical copies, doesn't even have that anymore. It's part of what people are so upset about with all the news that came out about them. I don't think they'll reverse their decision because Nintendo has never cared about internet feedback. They do their own thing, for better or for worse. Sometimes it's a good thing because they stick to their guns and they make really cool, unique titles, and you kind of ignore the rest of the industry. Like with the Switch and stuff like that, they're like, we're not going to chase you in terms of performance, Xbox and PlayStation. Like, you guys fight it out. We're just going to make awesome games, and they did. What Musk? But yeah, they definitely don't really understand the internet, or they do and don't care. Let's do that because they're notorious for also copywriting and pulling videos. Because fair use, I know, isn't a thing in Japan. Ooh, it's annoying. Let's Requiem. Only worked on one. Yeah, so for better or for worse, Nintendo's Nintendo. Usually for better. They make awesome stuff. Even though I haven't owned one of their systems in a while, when I play at other people's houses, it's very fun. I partly didn't get a Switch because I know I would play it too much in the mobile mode. It's also why I don't have phone games on my phone. I did for a little bit, and I was just playing it way too much. Like, know thyself. If you cannot handle that, do not do that. What does that do? I already have one of those. I didn't even learn Leviathan. Wait. Level 7. I can get rid of Reflex, because I bought an extra copy of it. I want to see Leviathan. So, Magic. Learn. Leviathan. Cool. Yeah, that's why I haven't gotten a Switch, because I think I would play it too much. But that's obviously not a criticism on its quality. Its quality is awesome. Like, there's a lot of good games on there. The portable aspect of it's really cool. So yeah. In summation, Nintendo's doing good work. They're just stubborn. A lot of Chocobo's Wrath. Alright, how do we proceed? Oh, we passed it. Now, the Crystal Tower, I know, is in 7. Not 7, 14. I don't know why I said 7. Because I did, years ago, play 14 up until the end of A Realm Reborn. And I saw the ending cinematic where, if you haven't played it, I don't... There's Syracuse Key. Yes, I do. Something very tragic happens at the end of A Realm Reborn. That's when, like, the story starts getting good, but then at that point, my friends quit, and I quit as well, because I didn't want to go playing by myself. And I know the Crystal Tower was some, like, additional endgame stuff added in. I'm assuming they pulled directly from this. Still auto-battling the hell out of this. Great. So I know Eureka is optional. I didn't think it was, because it was just right there. I'm like, oh, just the next place to go. But apparently it is optional. So I'm kind of superpowered, which is cool. The only thing I don't have is on-demand AoE. Besides using spells. Oh, we can try Leviathan, why not? Alright, starting to hit hard. Oh, it is based on 3? Yeah. I mean, as generic as Crystal Tower sounds, I think if it's in their own series, it would have to be deliberate. Now, that would be better, but I think it isn't because she has no intellect. Nynaeve. She has a lot of spirit. She's been a white mage the whole game. I'm pretty sure that's how this leveling works. You can actually check it. Because you were a black mage for a while. But it's still your lowest stat. Oh, you have a ton of intellect anyway. Huh. Well, I have no idea how that works. Yeah, and I just talking to people when I was playing the game, the Crystal Tower seems to be like a challenge mode, along with oh, what's that called? You go inside like the Bahamut sphere thing. I forget what that's called, but apparently those are really hard too. And I'm hoping I'll be able to find people still that do that, because that's, you know, optional content from years ago. So, and I know it's very difficult. So I wonder if there are like Discords I can find where people still do the hard mode old content. Because I want to do that. Because apparently there's a lot of story in there. That's the plan, anyway. It used to be a hardcore WoW raider back in the day. So I do like the challenge. And I do like that you can set the game to like original... well, not original, because there's probably new abilities and things have changed, but close to original difficulties you can get. I'm loading my party. Who said Bard wasn't good? Yeah, because Crystal Alliance rates for AR should require. Oh, so if you like you don't do it, then you go to later expansion, they make you go back and do it. That's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, if you spent time in that content, go show it. What is an Alliance raid? Is that like the bigger group raids? Because I know there are bigger than your like standard raid size raids. Like I think it's 8 for a raid. Oh, 24. Okay. Well, they can't make it that hard if it's 24. Because that would be a nightmare to do now if it was like the, you know, well, WoW equivalent, mythic raid difficulty. But 24 man. That'd be insane. We'll see, though. And I'm definitely going to be tanking. I leveled as a warrior. I think I'm going to do that again to get to 50. Okay. Oh, cool. Since 2013... Oh, you played the original shitty one, then. Bravo to you. I'm not paying attention. My thief almost died. Yeah, I've only seen the documentary of how bad the original one was. Do I have eye drops? Yeah, that I forget his name. That Irish dude that did the documentary on 14. Do we not have eye drops? Ah, 21. Oh, you didn't 1.0. Okay. Well, I take back everything I said. I just saw it in like videos and stuff, and it looked very rough. But yeah, you've probably seen the documentary too. It was really cool how they incorporated like the failure of that into the story. And the original players got like reduced sub fees for life, and they got their names put in the game, and yeah, and they're the warriors of light in the story. Oh, heal? No, just random water. Okay. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna play a warrior, which does make the dungeons interesting, because I know with the roulette you can be matched with people that are like max level, and they'll just scale down to you. But I'm pretty sure everyone will expect the tank where to go if it's like anything like WoW. They'll just be standing there waiting for the tank to do something. So, again, from everything I've read in my short experience, the community in Final Fantasy 14 is a lot better than WoW, because WoW it's rough now. It's League of Legends level. If you don't know what you're doing, it's bad. Well, looking back on it, of course. But that's like saying if you're around in like the 50s being like, I wish I was around in wish I was in World War II. It's like, no, not really, but you wish you were in it without having to experience it. But again, from what I've seen, I think the community will be fine with the newer tank, because you do have that little sprout thing above your head that shows you're new. And the dungeons, I don't remember like the regular dungeons being any hard, but again, I only played up to a Realm Reborn, so maybe it gets harder. I do have to think of a second class, because I know as you level, they give you a ton of experience, and it's way more than you need for your primary class only. Chill with sprouts, that's good. Yeah, that was my experience, and from what I've seen, just from creators I watch and stuff. I was thinking Dragoon for a second class, but then I was thinking maybe I should do something with range, just so I can experience different parts of fights. Because I know in WoW, range and melee have different mechanics in a lot of places, and it'd be cool to see both of that. And I know you don't get all the classes initially, but thinking maybe Bard, because I like archers as an archetype, and I know Bards do that, so. While also being wanted because they could buff. You made it through 2 expansions. Why'd you leave Bard? Not Bard. Whew. End of a long day. Why'd you leave Dragoon? They do have the coolest armor. That's what mainly draws me to them. I'm also thinking manning a tank is good because for all the story content that requires you to go in like in a regular 5-man, it's way easier to get a group as a tank. Like you go through the roulette faster. Let's give a cure. I haven't decided my race yet either. I was Rogadin last time, and I like Rogadin, but it seems like they're kind of left by the wayside in a lot of Glamour, which Glamour is the real endgame, from what I've been told. This Gunbreaker, wanted to try that. Now I have almost all the classes maxed. Oh, yep. Well, you have all the classes maxed. That's great. Nice. The Gunbreaker looks cool. I also saw the reveal of the new classes in Dawnbreaker, whatever the new one, Dawn Trail. And Viper looks really cool. But yeah, I think I'm going to do Bard and Warrior. If I have enough experience leveling up for a third, I'll go Dragoon as well. But his race, let's see. I do like Rogadin. But the Tiger guys also look really cool. As you can tell, I like big races. Let's Requiem you. Oh, don't kill me. And just through, like, osmosis, I saw Warrior tends to be, like, a simpler version of a tank. Like, people that play Warrior, like, yeah, I can play it without really looking at anything. Are all raw the dragon people? Okay. Yeah, I remember what they look like. They're pretty cool. Also seems like a lot of the glamour in that game is prioritized for female characters, which, I mean, judging by what the player base plays, I can see that making sense. Again, I remember in Limsa Limensa seeing a lot more females hanging out at the central crystal thingy. But it did look cool in some of the big warrior stuff for Rogadin. What's funny about WoW is they have all these different races that a lot of them look really cool, but the most popular race has always been male human, which is just boring. Depending on what Horde or Alliance, I'm always either Tauren or a gnome. I don't go for, like, well, you get 0.5 extra if you like this, and if you're human, you get 0.5... I don't care. I want to like my character and like what they look like. Orc isn't bad. I'd go Orc if Tauren didn't exist. But, depending on... because I've played on a lot of, like, private servers in WoW. My friends like fresh servers, so before they had classic WoW from Blizzard, we would play a lot of private servers. So we'd roll different races depending on which one. I mean, different factions depending on which one. That's annoying. I might actually have to do something here. Let's summon Odin. I did play WoW's... oh, that's the instant death thing. I forgot. It actually worked. Whoop. It's not guard. Oh, you're paralyzed. Okay. Let's just kill you. I did play the hardcore WoW server. That was actually fun. Because a lot of the min-max mentality of modern WoW, or even like the classic servers of WoW, was gone. And people were way more chill and like trying to just help each other out. So hardcore is really cool. Where? Eye drops. So we are. I played this expansion. The War Within is actually really good. Like, from people that play it that I know, they just like the mechanics in World of WoW. It's actually a lot better than the previous ones. I just can't, because it's not really about an RPG anymore in Modern WoW. It's morphed way beyond that. It's just numbers. It's class balance, it's memorizing rotations, it's copying the best spec and playing it, and making your gear score go up. That's like the whole thing. And like, no, there's no reason to really go in the world anymore. Yeah, which, again, that's not a bad thing. That it's single player friendly, because a lot of people just don't have the time we used to have when we were kids. I came from there. Yes, I'm going down. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just different. And at that point, it's not for me anymore. But it is for a lot of people. A lot of people still love it. And I did level, and I got to the point where I did all the dungeons in Mythic, and I'm like, alright, this is where the grind starts in the most recent expansion. And I was good. I don't have to play anymore. I might jump back in if they do some kind of catch-up mechanic, so I can easily catch up without... Okay. No. So I can easily catch up without having to, you know, do a month of dailies. Because the mechanics of WoW are just top-notch. The responsiveness of combat, well, I would say choices you have, but really everyone just copies the best spec. But the way combat feels is great. The PvP feels impactful and awesome. It's just it's not really an RPG. You all have that. And from what I've heard in 14, like, you don't even have to grind for, like, the... Let's do defense. And you can do some AoE. We have a lot of elixirs. We can Bahamut. From what I heard in 14, you can actually just craft the pre-raid bis, like, right when the raid comes out. Like, they don't make you run a ton of dungeons, get your gear score up. And that's a way different mentality. It's really cool. So if you want to resub when a new raid comes out, you can just resub, craft the gear, and you're good to go. Whereas you cannot do that in WoW. Like, for this expansion, you'd have to do a bunch of mythics, you'd have to do delves, you'd have to get your chests every week. Yeah, I really like the direction they took. After Heavensward, they did that. Okay. Yeah, I really like that direction, because from the interviews I've seen, they basically say, hey, we love other games too. Like, if we don't have anything cool for you to play, go play Elden Ring. Go play something else that's awesome. And then when we have awesome stuff for you to do, we hope you come back and play it. It's really way more friendly to, like, the modern MMO player. Where WoW, it's like, alright, you gotta check that box every day, you gotta log in, do your mythic, gotta get those chest keys opened. It's like a checklist rather than, hey, let's do something cool in the world. This dungeon hasn't been that hard yet. He looks scary. Are those statues or are those dragons? Those are statues. Well, Monster Hunter, I've never got into it. I've heard great things about it. And apparently from what I heard about the latest one, I don't even know my computer could run it. Like, I'm still running at 1080. And from what I saw, people with like 4060s or whatever they're at were still having trouble with it. Yeah, this is the first time I played 3, so. Ha ha ha, gullible fools. The mirror paralyzes anyone who looks into it. Now the 5 worms can feast on your soon-to-be corpses. Oh, this is rough. It has been some time since they had the prospect of such a fine meal. They will savor every last bite. Arg, we can't move. I don't know why I turned my guys into pirates. Have no fear. It's Doga. We killed Doga last time we played. He sacrificed himself. As I told you before, our souls are eternal. This is an Obi-Wan moment. They definitely watch Star Wars. This is 100% a Force Ghost. Listen, the only thing that can break the curses of the 5 worms is 5 hearts of pure light. Well, we've got 4. You have to persevere until I can gather them. Do you understand? I'll be back as soon as I am able. Good luck, warriors. Definitely Force Ghost. Doga's soul left to search out the 5 hearts of pure light. Oh, so we're not part of the pure light. Oh, this is cool. Matrim and the others are in grave danger. Come with me, your highness. They need a heart filled with light, your heart, in order to break the worm's curse. This is really cool. For an NES game, going back and, like, making all those things we did worthwhile is cool. Oh, for Matrim, I'll do anything. I will go immediately. Alright, who else is coming? Avengers assemble. Sid! I need your help. Matrim... what was his voice? I forget what it did. Sid should probably be Irish. I can't really do Irish. I can try. Are Matrim and the others in danger? Of course I'll help. As good as I got. Desh must have perished in the furnace. I remember him. Heave-ho! Desh, you're alive? Yes, my name is spelled the Irish way. Because that's the only way to spell Sean. The American way is dumb. Desh, you're alive? Of course, don't write me off yet. Wait, who's asking? I don't think I've seen you before, Gramps. Rude. You're talking to a Force Ghost and you're insulting him. Whoever you are, you caught me at a good time. I only just finished repairing the Tower of Owen. It was a close call, that's for sure. There was a while there when I thought the floating continent was done for. Desh, the Warriors of Light are in trouble. Geez, I put out one fire and another pops up. So what are we standing around here for? Let's go. I'm gonna take the king? The Prince Alice, that's right. Prince Alice, the Warriors of Light need you. Oh no, I must go to Matrim and the others at once. Princes have to sound posh. Avengers, assemble. Oh, these are my favorite guys in the world, the Fellows. Would one of you come to the aid of the Warriors of Light? They need your help. Finally, now's our chance to be the heroes. I'll go. These guys are the best characters in 3. They thought they were the 4 Warriors of Light. They were doing an adventure of their own. They realized they weren't as we superseded them. You can do it. Of course I can. Ha ha ha. They realized they weren't, and they just went about living their life. Like, oh, shucks, oh well. Get them next time. They're wonderful. Matrim, Egwene, Perrin, Nynaeve. Quick, we'll hold off the worms. You must change the fate of this world. That's a really cool ending. Compared to 1 and 2, it's way better. We owe you our lives. Everyone, let's go. My biggest problem with the story is the fact that we're all self-insert characters and we speak as like one voice, which is kind of like the Borg. Oh, we're still going up. 9th floor. Oh. That be him. Let's double check. Alright, let's go. I am impressed you made it this far, but your struggle was all for naught. Don't you see how close the darkness has drawn? I don't know what that means. You're too late, and now you will die. Alright, we buff. You attack, throw a shuriken, and you're in the front line with no defense, so we protect you. That's a lot of damage. That's also a lot of damage. I have to hope he doesn't get attacked. Oh no. Egwene's dying. And that was wasted. Alright, well, we got our buffs off at least. We have a rise, so we're going to do that instead of Phoenix down. Arise is overpowered. The only bad thing is he's not buffed now. You keep singing your heart out. We haste on you. We should be fine here. Although he's vastly outdamaging our Bard's healing. What's the biggest heal we got? Kiraja, let's go. He'll probably go before my healer goes. With my luck. Come on, let her go, let her go. No! Alright, there goes haste. Is it even worth doing this? Because only he will get it. You're going to attack. Because you always go before he does. Another Arise. Good job. Great harp attack. Not as bad as Meteor. Do we even waste time buffing? I don't think we do. We just do 2 damage dealers, 2 healers. Alright, we're all high. I really want to get a haste off. I need more damage. From just doing 2 physicals. Oh. Good game? Shuriken's really pumped there. That did not seem epic enough to be the last boss. I expected unique music. Hey, you think it matters if you defeat me? The cloud of darkness is already gathered. The land will be shrouded before long. Yep. Someone else was the real big bad. The whole time. We will return the world to nothingness. We are the cloud of darkness. Everything shrouded and enveloped in shadow. The light, the darkness, all will welcome nothing. It's like the nothing from Neverending Story. We will start with the warriors of light. Perish together with the world you are beholden to protect. Oh, we don't get a break. Okay. Oh, no, they did max us out. Reduce damage taken. Attack. Attack. Let's try and get haste off. Please don't tell me this is a magic boss. Okay. Plan death. Story death. The power of friendship. Matrim. Oh, Matrim. I can't do Irish. I need more than one word to actually do an accent. One word doesn't work. You can't give up. Come on, you can't die here. This is not your time. Don't you dare die on me. That was too many. Huh? Matrim, Egwene, Perrin, Nynaeve. Now the real bad guy. Doga and Une. Forest ghosts. Our souls are with you. Rise, warriors. You cannot be defeated yet. It's Anakin and Obi-Wan. Doga and Une transferred their life force to the warriors and revived them. Thank you, Doga. Thank you, Une. That's the spirit. Now I think you have a job to do. Xande's transgressions diluted the light's power. He enabled the darkness to grow and give birth to that shadowy abomination. Xande, of course he was a pawn, a puppet of the darkness. Few could have resisted such power. Soon our souls will ascend to the heavens and become one with all who came before us. So he's Mufasa. We cannot stay with you much as we would like to. You four are the only ones who can restore the balance between light and dark. You must go to the world of darkness now. We're Zeldaing this? This is before Link to the Past. So I think they beat the Zelda guys. It's time for us to go to the world of darkness. I'm ready if you are. We can do this. I think there was all 4 party members supposedly talking. Come on. The whole world is counting on you. Don't let us down. With us backing you up, you can't lose. It ain't easy to shoulder a difficult destiny. Trust me on that, but you've got this. You will be triumphant. I have faith. Please, you have to come back safely. I think I did that very well. It's like going to the abyss in Dark Souls. Alright, so the way is probably forward, so naturally we can't go that way. I'm pretty sure that the gray outlines of the secret passages weren't in the NES version. I doubt they would be. They are pretty nifty. That has to be a remaster thing. Monsters. Oh, okay. Please don't meteor. Quake is fine. Oh, you're just as strong as he is. I have a lot of elixirs. I can keep using Arise. Difficulty is definitely spiked. I haven't really grinded at all. And I might be feeling that. Because I'm definitely below the threshold to get one-shot a lot. Oh, ribbon's awesome. I think you had a ribbon already. Yep. In 4 and 6, ribbons are like the ultimate. Nothing can change your status at all. Which is very nice. Okay. Oh, that's cruel. Yeah, I can auto-battle these guys. I should have healed instead of elegied. It's the danger of auto-battling. I'm really looking forward to 5. Because this was definitely like the origin of the job system, but it seems like the jobs kind of scale linearly. So by the end, I'm probably supposed to just have like 2 ninjas, 2 sages. Because sages can do everything, and ninjas do a ton of damage. Well, I take that back. The knight, since I went and got Excalibur, is really pumping. But you're probably just supposed to have 2 sages, because they can cast white and black magic. But I like my bard. Because the protect spell and like haste and the buffs you can get as white mage don't go to all of the party. Like you can't multi-select for that, like you can in other games. So it's really tedious to buff people. So in that last fight, I was trying to haste, and you could pick one person, and then one person dies. Like, well, wasted that spell. Where is eye drops over here? This is why people use storage, because it is starting to get annoying to find things. Dark Wind Crystal. The wrath of Dark cannot be stopped. This will be your final resting place. Okay. That doesn't look very intimidating. It is Cerberus, but still. Alright, let's haste you. It's a very small Cerberus. And we got the haste before we attacked. Perfect. I think we risk it. No way he's going to attack him again. Let's get super buffed. Don't do it, Cerberus. It's not going to be 1,000 damage. Yeah. Risk paid off. Now we are pumping. We're hasted, we're barded up. Now we can do some offensive stuff with you. Didn't get holy. It's Bahamut. I don't think it's a single target beast, but it's cool. That works. We have 1,000,000 damage items. Let's use something. Heavenly Wrath. No point in ending the game with all those in my inventory. Well. Not a scholar. Odin was an auto kill, so we don't use him. Let's try a meteor. That is a satisfying sound. About the same as Bahamut. I have elixirs, I can keep pumping. Wonder if buffs run out, because my guys aren't, like, radiating anymore. I really tested that. But yeah, 5 is going to be really fun, because they probably balance the jobs a lot better. I really want to make a cool archer. But it didn't really work in this one because you just didn't get any big bows. Like, if you get Excalibur and, like, Masamune, you kind of have to use those. That's Leviathan. If we got some super dark bow of awesomeness, then that would have been really cool. But I did not. It looks like buffs do run out. Haste ran out. So that means I gotta do these again. We did it! Good job, team. I am one of the 4 warriors of dark. We managed to stop the wrath of light 1,000 years ago. Oh yeah, because that's kind of the theme of this game, like balance, light, and dark. They don't really go into it much, because I probably don't have time. But, like, light isn't necessarily good. Like, if the world got taken over by, you know, the wrath of light, it would also, like, everyone would be destroyed. You need that balance. So it was dark warriors that did it the last time. Light and dark, our 2 worlds depend on one another. If the 2 were to converge, it would bring about a single world of nothingness, a void. Now that light is weakened, the darkness is spreading. The wrath of dark is upon us. The only force that can stop this and return balance is within you, the 4 warriors of light. I am here to aid you. We cannot allow the void to consume our worlds. Alright, he's out. Huge. So we can blow all our spells to our heart's content. Wonder how many jobs there are in 5. It probably expanded quite a bit since they had way more space to work with. Yeah. I've also never played Tactics, but I know you can't get Tactics on PC. You have to, like, buy a handheld, which I don't think I'll be doing, as much as I want to play that game. Let's get rid of these. Then Antidotes, where are you? I've also heard the story of Tactics is great. It's like a War of the Rose kind of allegory. And War of the Roses was a really cool war. In terms of the story, anyway. So I'll have to get my job fixed out of 5. little late for that, my friend. So I assume we're doing all of the crystals, then we go to the middle. I wonder if you can fight the thing again without getting all the warriors. Take a meteor. Be like a challenge mode to not do any of the dark crystals. And just try to beat the boss. It's very similar to a WoW raid. In ZG, like, you can do Hakar, like the end boss, without killing any of his disciples, but if you do, he gets a bunch of different buffs. So, like, it's a challenge mode to do it. Wonder if they did that. I'm not going to do it because I want all the story, but would be cool. Okay. This is definitely the longest dungeon by far, but makes sense. Endgame. And the story's kind of coming together now. I did decry it earlier, but it is kind of tying together, which is nice. Like, the stuff we did earlier is coming back now. Nothing up there. Jormungand, isn't that the world serpent? He's pretty tiny compared to his lore. Gonna petrify him. The coolest depiction of him was definitely God of War. Like, you can start a fight with him. I don't think you can ever beat him. I never played, I just saw a video of it, but it's like massive thing the size of a continent just turned towards you. Alright, let's reduce damage. We haste. Don't one-shot, please. Thank you. So now, yeah, I defensive lead. Went. You attack, you attack. How many spells do I have? I have a lot. Nobody die, please. My boys are hasted. Oh, we're fine. Just don't kill her before I heal, please. Or it's him. Technically, it's Matrim. Sprite looks very feminine. Oh, might be dead. Just dead. It's alright, I have the best spell in the game. Being able to res someone at full life is stupid strong. Another ribbon. How much does that lower my defense? Huh. This ribbon blocks everything. I think we still give it to you. It's too good. I have so much garbage. Yeah, I never played any of the new God of Wars. I stopped PlayStation. I think I stopped like PlayStation 3. So like the old, like more actiony style, as opposed to the very story-based version. All right, we have fight. You have come far, but this is the end of the line. The world will be engulfed in darkness and return to the void. These guys are metal. Echidna. Echidna. Well, Cerberus was from real lore. Let's look up Echidna. Echidna. Echidna is unique egg-laying mammals. So definitely not any type of religion or lore or anything. Look at that thing. That's an echidna. This in no way relates to that. This guy looks awesome. It's like a porcupine, anteater, wolverine combo. Where they got that sprite out of this, I have no idea. But we have to kill it nonetheless. Please don't one shot. Yes. Alright, we still do our attack one. Do we risk a haste or do we heal? I think we heal. The one shot? Yeah, just made it. Whew. Alright, we're all buffed. You can heal. Oh, there goes Egwene. But we have a rise. It's fine. Just wasted a Curaga. And he's still hasted. That might be a one-shot. Oh, wow. Impressive. The problem is you're probably going to get AoE down. And I don't want to waste an elixir on you because I want it for Nynaeve, so hopefully you don't get attacked. Perfect. Alright, we rebuff. Take a meteor. Hey, I was doing that. Rude. Not that impressive. Just don't one-shot Nynaeve. Crane is fine. I like this party setup, though. I got the continual heal over time from Matt. Just keeps everybody up from the AoEs. And my Sage can spot heal or pump. Let's go Bahamut. Topped off. I suppose having 2 sages would strictly just be better, but that's fine. I'm enjoying it. You have a lot of hit points, sir. Keep doing that. Can't wait to fight Bahamut in 14. I know he's inside the big moon thing, like that's the reveal, but it's hardly a secret at this point. Alright, I need to save mana for a rise. But from what I hear, it's a really tough fight, and the whole dungeons, the whole raid is really tough. Not the Crystal Tower, the, whatever going inside the moon thing is apparently very hard. But it's going to be cool. Especially when you tank it. It's very epic to tank those big boss fights. Everything's going pretty great. Probably going to die soon. Keep draining all day. Hopefully it dies soon. What can you do for damage? Leviathan. Let's try that. We have a lot of level 7s. It's a cool graphic. Alright, don't die. I do think my buffs ran out, but I don't know if I want to spend time recasting them all. Just keep pumping. It'll die eventually. Oh. I was going to say, we can't really lose. Because I have elixirs, and I have a strong white mage. I guess you just attack. Nothing to heal. You throw a Kiraga, because probably get an AoE before that. Good job. Does the harp just completely fall off or something? Alright, let's... Black hole's probably an instant death, that won't work. Tornado. Sure, try that. Leviathan was okay damage. Try remove. It's level 3, probably won't be great. Oh, alright, that works. Good job, team. The sages are just too strong. Can do everything. Second Warrior of Darkness. I am one of the Warriors of Dark. When the powers of light or dark become too great, the cloud of darkness is created to return the world to the void. Only the hope inherent in the forces of light and dark can stop it. Now go, Warriors of Light. I will assist you with my powers of dark. They're crushing this place so far. Again, haven't had to grind yet. The only real time I grinded in these games was Final Fantasy 1. I hadn't played any JRPGs in a long time. I went to the first dungeon and got one shot. I'm pretty sure he just crit me. But because of that, I'm like, alright, maybe we're intended to grind. So I did that for like 10 minutes, then went in, and it was super easy. So I technically didn't even have to grind there, I just thought I did. Alright, third wing. I wonder if people ever do this without going to Eureka. The weapons you get are just too good. Oh, there's a chest over there. Let's do that first. Give me something cool. Oh, I have to go all the way around. Oh well. That secret didn't help at all. I know it's not going to, but I would love a harp. That's annoying. Auto battle's a godsend. Oh, got level 50. Big achievement. This is going to be like a Phoenix Down. I can feel it. Phoenix Down or High Potion coming up. The ribbons are doing work though, because those guys blind, or have a chance to blind on attack. Oh yeah. Another one of these guys. Alright, reduce damage. Please don't one-shot parent. Okay, good. Got my buffs off. It's always a risk when you buff instead of heal. Oh, you can handle that, no problem. Let's just top everybody off. Excalibur is legit. Easy. Something cool? Ribbon, alright. Now, even though this is bringing down my defense a little bit, I think this is a sign. Because ribbon stops all status effects. So no more blind. No poison. We're all ribboned up. Yeah, but I kind of see why the bard isn't necessary, because they give you a bunch of free MP and HP refills in here. So if it was a long dungeon without those, then I think bard would have a better place. Because I can just keep doing that heal over and over again, cost no MP. Also, something like Geomancer would probably work a lot better too. Because it would justify not draining resources and having that class. But because they're so generous in here, you don't really need it. Alright, how are we looking? We are gorgeous. Last fight. Gonna get another cool monster or a porcupine. You will now disappear the rest of the world. Okay, this is the most basic now. We had Cerberus, we had that crazy porcupine thing. Now, two-headed dragon. Dragoon would be lovely here. Holy shit. Alright. That's a problem. Where's Ether? Elixir. What? Okay. So my bard always goes first. Besides the one time I need him to go first, then he doesn't. Oh yeah. Throw a Shuriken. Where's the biggest heal we got? Shuraga. Got it off. Alright. I still think we're gonna get one shot regardless. Jesus! Alright, the good news being you are up, so I can arise. But now we have another problem. Running out of MP. So you attack. You elixir. You, but now I can't arise. Well, since they're all single target, if I just keep people up, I can't wipe. Doesn't matter, she's at 200 hit points. Maybe this is why we got all the Phoenix Downs. As long as he doesn't AoE, we can be okay. This is insane. We just keep rezzing. Last time Phoenix Town was on a low. It was low tier in the prior system, so now it isn't. Okay. You can never tell who's going when. And it didn't change to him. Okay. You need to keep attacking. And dead. I can do this all day. Just don't AoE. Alright, now... Are you going to go their order I want? Nope, of course not. Alright. How do we handle this? I should Arise on him and not Phoenix down. Try to reduce damage. And don't kill Nynaeve before she casts, please. Thank you. Very considerate. That's fine. I have more rises. The last fight's harder than this. This is going to be rough. We didn't get a death. Perfect. Okay. Let's attack power. So you need to die. Kiraga. Alright, full HP. Not a one-shot. Hells yeah. Alright, let's do that. Not one-shotting anymore. Wonder why. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain, but... Alright, you just attack. Beautiful damage. Thank you. Excalibur! Not enough. Maybe he just gets weaker as the fight goes on. So what was the thing that did... Yeah, weak to air, typically. Not bad. Better than your attack. Let's do that again. I think we're cutting it down to size, literally. Okay. Whew. Good fight. I mean, I don't think we mathematically could have lost. Because since he was all single target, I just keep rezzing. He'll never be able to kill everybody. Last one. What's your speech? I am a warrior of dark. Our worlds came from the void and will one day return to it. There's only one force that can keep the nothingness at bay. Hope. This is very much never-ending story now. The nothing is coming. The void is inevitable. Someday it will consume everything. But today is not that day, not while there is still hope and love in the worlds of light and dark. As long as there is hope, the void cannot win. But the powers of dark and light defeat the force that is calling forth the void. Only you can restore hope to the world, for yours is the light that can balance out the darkness. Alright, before we do the last boss, I need to take a piss real quick and get a drink, because that's probably going to be a long fight, as well as the epilogue. So let me do an awesome away screen. Bio. You're welcome for that gorgeous screen. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. The girlfriend makes these like mini tiny muffin things filled with Parmesan cheese. They are incredible. Not that bad for you either. Did we heal? Yes, we did. It's mostly fat and protein. So my trainer mind isn't aghast at me eating one. Alright. Double check everything. Gucci. I imagine this was a lot more frustrating without these great things here. Let's make sure there isn't a chest over there. There isn't. Just shows the path for me. It's a Cerberus, but not. How rough are you? Not very. Ooh. That's it. Oh, I love this. It's ominous as hell. They really did a great job with this remaster. Look at that. We are the cloud of darkness, bringer of wrath and destroyer of light. You and your world will be sacrificed to the void. Not if we have anything to say about it. It's the only complaint is the characters, there are none really. They're all self-inserts. So it's weird when we talk. Ha! This is the world of darkness. You think your powers of light can defeat us in our own land? So I'm assuming you can't one-shot us now. Alright, let's throw protect on you. Okay, this is another planned death. It wasn't a planned death. How do we get help from our bros? I didn't get any items. Or do I just have to reflect? Well, I guess we're trying that. But I thought those Warriors of Darkness we got were going to help us here. Where's my reflect? Shiny curtain. Where'd you go? There you are. I don't have reflect anymore, but we have the curtains. Can I get them all up before you AoE? I cannot. Didn't work anyway. Okay, I did all four things. Huh. I don't remember a significant spot we'd have to go back to after doing all the 4 crystal thingies. But we have to double check. We did all 4, right? Did we not do this one? Oh, we definitely did not do this one. Okay. That was my fault. So yeah, you definitely can't do a challenge mode in this. You have to kill all the things. Well, now I know that. I do have that knowledge. So I imagine they disable particle beam somehow when you get all the fellas. There's the last one of these dudes. You're a pale reflection of your former self, sir. Huge damage. Bar buffs OP. And last ribbon. Wait, I have 5 ribbons. Okay, don't see the point of that. Let's change you to Ranger for fun. Get more damage. Not very impressive. Yeah, you're low level, but come on. Your character level's high. That experiment is now over. Back to Bard. Alright, last fight was actually really hard. It was a one-shot city. The wrath of Dark has nearly reached its zenith. No one can stop it, least of all you. What is the gimmick here? Ahriman. He's a Warhammer 40,000 sorcerer of the Thousand Suns. I doubt that's what they're going for, but that's what he is. Alright, what do you got for me? We can deal with Meteor. That's a big meteor. Let's sing just in case. Yeah, we're not messing around. Initiative baffles me in this game. I never know when anyone's gonna go. Alright, that was nothing. We can do that now. Let's get another haste off. Big hits. You're not scared of Quake. You're not doing 2000? Yeah, no problem. It's actually what my party's uniquely suited for. Lots of AoE. And we're getting a full MP reset, so we can just keep spamming heals. And we're golden. That was kind of wasted, but I'm okay with it. This might be bad. Oh, we planned perfectly. Got a bunch of Karagas left. Keep going. He's got to die eventually. At least we're not spam resing people this fight. That other guy was insane. Like 4K auto hits. There's nothing. Alright, that seems to be getting stronger. Not the biggest fan of that. That could knock out a Gwen if he hits that hard again. Nope. Perfect. I do think the buffs have worn off, though. It's probably why we're taking more damage. I know in 4 and 6, once you buff, you're buffed for the battle, unless they remove it. But here, that doesn't look to be the case. So we're going to throw up the defensive one again, test the theory. So they're setting for 1700 on the front guys. See if he quakes again. Nope. Yeah, I'm doing less damage too. Yep, it definitely wears off after a certain number of rounds. Alright. No problem. That would have been the first round where if he quaked, we would have lost to Gwen, but we have a rise. Not a huge deal. Fun fight. I am one of the warriors of dark. The wrath of dark will affect not just your world. Both of our worlds will succumb. This is very much like A Link to the Past. The void is coming, but with our powers combined, we are Captain Planet. Or we can stop it. We must destroy the cloud of darkness. What a ridiculous sprite. It's in pajamas. This one's awesome. And we'll walk around his hair for a while. They're going to rank them. It's definitely going to be top tier. That was... No, I was wrong. Yeah, the Sage is very well done. Ninja, not so much. He looks kind of dopey. Reminds me of someone from the Foot Clan. In the Turtles movie. Not the best. The Knight is fantastic, also top tier. The Bard's fine, like middle tier, I'd put him. Nynaeve kind of reads like a good guy Inquisition with that sprite. Huge hits. This would have been a giant pain if I didn't go to Eureka first. Because my 2 damage dealers very much need the max damage possible. Alright, I don't think there's any counters in here. Yes, there are. Okay. One more room. Almost there. Now everything should be peachy and we shouldn't die in one hit. Make sure everyone's healed up. Where's my high potions? Alright. Here we go. Real end fight. We have the Cloud of Darkness bring... Okay, we did that. Okay, there we go. Do the mechanics. Their light alone may not be enough, but our powers of darkness can suppress your evil. You would be willing to sacrifice your lives for the light? Fools. We will not let you reduce the world to nothing. Your demise is none of our concern. The crystals of darkness may be gone, but we have no need of them any longer. We will defeat you and absorb the powers of light. The world will become the void. This is where you die. Warriors of Light. Alright. This should go better. Let's toss a haste on you. Okay. Manageable. We are risking by blowing a haste instead of healing as well. But we need damage. What do you got for me? We can handle that. You seem to be going fast, but last all the time, so we can Kiraga. Hopefully the order doesn't change. If it does, okay. Well, I might be screwed now. That was very dumb of me. I should not have risked that. Yeah, one mistake like that will do you. It's not worth Phoenix Downing because he'll get one shot. The particle beams don't stop. Alright, you. Elixir, you. So we lost all our buffs. All that for nothing. Because we played poorly. That's the wrong order. Now I think we're screwed. Alright, what has to happen... We have to somehow... Phoenix down and Elixir. In that order. Of course. Why would it go in the order I wanted? Oh. Well, I'll take that. Let's Elixir you again. You Elixir yourself, so we can stay up. Are we going to pull ourselves out of this? If it goes in the right order. That's the right order. We're back. We survived our foolish idea. We just need to heal. Don't even try to buff. Just heal. Double heal. No being cute. I would like to get up my defensive buff, but I also don't want to die. I think we run it back. I can do this all day. Let's go. I don't have any heal bigger than that, so... Egwene is starting to get low. Don't cast Particle Beam before you heal, please. Thank you. I think we're still fine. As long as the order is correct. Yeah, we definitely... Oh, we have Karaja. I didn't even remember we had that. If I die now, I'll be very upset. I'll be mildly upset, because it's my fault. Okay, perfect. Should top everybody off. Wait, how much did that heal? Like 700? I could cast the... No, not gonna... Don't be cute. Just keep doing the thing that's working. That's the wrong order. I don't like that. I should have snuck in the defensive buff there. I think I can do it now. If my Nynaeve goes later, I'd die. Yeah. We can't do that. Don't be greedy. I was greedy there too. Because I didn't want to use all my Kirajas, because it's going to be a long fight, but... Now 2 people are in kill range. Okay, thank you. I do have a lot of elixirs, so I shouldn't even think of that. I can just keep doing this exact thing. And then I can elixir you when I need to. I imagine this is way longer than it should be because of my party composition, but it's working. So I'm not going to complain. Alright, what mana were you at? Actually, now we can sneak that in. You have 2 left. Okay, so we elixir you next round, not this round. Huge crits. This should be better now with my bard. Yeah, that is better. Alright, you, elixir. You. Throw your last Karaja. Alright, we're in a rhythm. We keep doing this, eventually it dies. It's definitely in a particle beam loop right now. Alright, I think we can even do attack power now. Again, I'm risking it a little bit, but I would like to do more damage. Because that was a very low roll in the particle beam. Oh, perfect. We got our offensive buffs up and defensive buffs up. Without dying. Oh, crap. I auto-battled. Please don't cast particle beam. I screwed that up. Don't turn auto-battled on the last battle of the game. That was supposed to be a heal from her. Or from him. Stop being cute, just heal. So 4 of these. Alright. We recovered. It's perfectly fine. Alright. I'm not gonna auto battle because I want to see mana. How are you in Karajas? You got 2 left. So next round, I need to elixir you. And we repeat the cycle. Yeah, imagine if you have 2 sages instead of a bard and a sage. One sage just Karajas, and the other one can actually do some offensive black magic. Not so with my party, and my defensive buff definitely ran out. But I'm not going to risk it. You elixir. Last Karaja. And we're in the rhythm still. Game over. We defeated the Nothing. In a way cooler way than Neverending Story. In Neverending Story, he just shouted the princess's name out a window. We killed a cloud of darkness. It's way more metal. In the beginning there was the void. This is Genesis now. Then came light and darkness. From them everything was born. The heavens, skies, water, fire, life. Time inexorably brings all back to its beginnings. But from life something new was born, a shining force that separated the light from the dark and illuminated the world. It was called hope. When the balance between light and dark is broken and the world again slides towards oblivion, the chosen will appear once more. This is back to Wheel of Time now. Do not forget that the source of the warrior's power is the hope that lives inside us all. Dreams, love, despair, time can obscure it all. Do not accept this, do not forget it, and time will never erase what life has to offer. It's pretty good writing, actually. Find your last remaining spark of light, a light that shines brightly when all else is dark, the light of hope. That's some good writing. Especially when I was saying before how the game, you don't have characters you can identify with, it's more the themes. That's a pretty good theme to end on. But yeah, it is like Wheel of Time. The Wheel of Time turns, and it keeps spitting out the Chosen One again, the Dark One again, every age. It's kind of like this. You're all still here. Matron, Egwene, Perrin, Nynaeve. You did it. Well done. No doubt you're the true heroes of this story. Not half bad. Come on, it's time to go home. Outro. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure's all ours, but I think it's about time I return to Amur. They were heroes all along. Fellas, you're back, safe and sound. Of course, barely broke a sweat. Without your help, we would never have made it. Thank you. Ha! If you ever need help, we heroes will be here. It's hard to read. Come and train with us anytime, until we meet again. Best characters of the fellows. By far. It's not close. We've reached Saronia. I suppose I must return. Thank you for everything, Your Highness. Oh, I mean, Your Majesty. It was your light that saved the world. It is I who should be thanking you, brave warriors. I don't know what I'm doing with this accent. If I can lead the kingdom with even half the courage you have shown, I will be content. You have my sincere thanks. Everyone gets their outro. Oh, we lost our ship? Even the computer can't steer this thing well. This thing's a pain. We've almost reached Canaan. Guess this is my stop. My wife's probably worried sick. Wait, I'll get off here too. Why do you want to stop in Canaan, Desh? Well, I just wanted to check in on someone. Huh? Oh, fine. It's Selena, okay? Yeah, Selena was talking about him. Oh, you wanted to see her? How sweet. Ah, come on, leave me alone. Go get her, tiger. Good translation. Sid's wife. Honey. Oh dear, not in front of your friends. You're embarrassing me. Selena. Dash, please don't ever leave me again. Nailed it. Nailed it. Yeah. Never, I promise. Come on, honey. We can't let these kids show us up, can we? He's Southern now. Oh, fine. Just kiss me then. Ahem. Whoops, got a little carried away. Sorry about that. I like him Southern better. He's Southern from now on. In every game, going forward. Let me know if you go on any more adventures. I could always lend a hand. Oh, no, you don't. Looks like you're not going anywhere for a while, Dash. Don't rub it in. You're welcome to come back here anytime. Besides, you still gotta try my wife's cooking. Southern's much easier. Thank you, Sid. Dash. We'll see you later. It's like Lord of the Rings epilogue. Shall we head back to Sassoon now, Your Highness? Can I stay with you? I don't want to go home just yet. But Princess Sarah, don't you understand? I want to stay with you. Okay, which one? There's 4 of us. Oh, did I embarrass you? Come, let's go to Ur. There are 4 of us in this party. It's Ur. We're home. Oh, I can't wait to see where you grew up. Welcome back. Oh, Matrim, Egwene, Perrin, Nynaeve, you're home. We did it to Papa, Nino. Well, I always knew you were destined to do great things. We are proud of you. Top guy looks angry. Welcome home. You saved the world. Wow, you're amazing. So I guess they weren't joking about you being the Warriors of Light. Why would they? Heroes get a kiss from me. Pucker up. I'll take it. Sarah's into us, though. Not so fast. Oops. The world is safe now from the darkness. All this is thanks to your pure hearts. Thank you, Warriors of Light. What's happening? Oh, look, the lights. The crystal is back to its former brilliance. It's beautiful. The darkness has disappeared. Dispersed, I can't read. And a new dawn has come. Cool graphics. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. And we're done. They really brought the story back at the end. I was saying when I started the stream, I didn't really like that we were like an ephemeris blob of character. Like there were no defined characters. It was all self-inserts. And that's really rough when it's 4. If it's 1, that kind of works. Like Chrono Trigger. Chrono's kind of the self-insert. He doesn't speak. But then the other characters all have, personalities. They all have stories. And that works. But this wasn't bad in the end. The themes at the end made a lot of sense. It was very Wheel of Time, very never-ending story. But it was cool. They really tied it back into more of a, depression allegory So, seems kind of universal. So yeah, I think they concluded it well. That was not 10 out of 10 voice acting. That was a tried my best voice acting. But yeah, in terms of ranking 1, 2, and 3, 2 definitely had the best leveling system. By far. I love that if you use something, you get better at it. You can specialize people in whatever you want to. That was awesome. 1, I think I like the story the most. Even though it's super basic, I think when you have self-insert characters, that if you keep the story really basic, it works. Because you can apply, this super basic storyline to whatever you want to in your own life. 3 was kind of the middle, where there was some customization. The jobs were kind of a veneer of customization, because by the end, you really just picked the most powerful job and went with that. Besides the Bard. Like, the other ones were just the most powerful classes, so you picked those. The story was good. It was a lot better than 2. 2 was just didn't flesh it out enough. So I'd say 3 is kind of the middle of the road. So overall, like, they all had things that were good about them. Story of 2 sucked, but the combat was the best. 1, I liked the story the most out of all 3, but the combat was the worst. And 2 was kind of the middle of everything. So they really are quite balanced. And yeah, I am playing 4 next. I'm probably going to take a few days off, though, because I've been staring at pixels these past, 3 weeks non-stop. And I don't want it to start blending together. And 4 is the big jump into the SNES, so the game just gets a lot bigger. So I'm going to give it a bit and relax on it. Probably start Tuesday, maybe, with 4. But yeah, I'm excited about 4. It's been my favorite forever. I've only played 4 and 6 of these. So I'm hoping it holds up. But I played it when I was an adult as well, so it probably will. 5 is going to be cool because of the expanded class system. And then 6 is widely regarded as one of the best games ever made. So, very cool. But I'm going to call that a stream. Gotta eat food and go to bed. Thank you to everyone who stuck around for that. I'm mumbling my words now. Thank you to whoever followed me tonight. I think I got a couple follows today, so appreciate that. And other than that, have a good night.